The city of Basel, located on the Rhine River with its many museums, it is also Europe's hub for modern and contemporary art. This is where painter Walter Wegmüller lives. Without doubt, one of the most renowned and admired artists in Switzerland, known equally for wearing his black hat as for his expressive and esoteric work.
Ich habe als Kind schon die Hosentaschen voll mit Kreide, mit Ziegelsteine, mit Gipssteine etc.
As a young boy, I used chalk to draw on garden sheds or walls. In school, I was especially good at sketching and drawing. So eventually, I became an artist.
Die Zeichnerei, Malerei und so bin ich zum Kunstmaler gekommen. Und ich mache sehr viele Farben selber.
Very often, I blend my own colors, which allows me to give my paintings many layers. Frequently, I use glazes and occasionally acrylic colors, which gives my paintings their brilliance and shine. The basis is my own, customized colors that I regularly blend with egg or yogurt.
Das sind alles selbstgemachte Grundierungen etc. Also Farben, die ich selber angerührt habe mit Eier, mit Joghurt etc.
Custom-made paint blended with egg or yogurt. Walter Wegmüller is a very unconventional soul when it comes to colors or shapes. It is impossible to simplify or generalize his style. There is only one constant in all of his works. They are profound and diverse.
Also das ist eine Darstellung von einem Triptychon.
So here you have a triptych that is not layered side by side, but on top of one another. You can see right through the image. Looking beyond the lines, you then recognize certain symbols in the background. The cow, the cup, a mask, a bicycle. All of them things of everyday life. In the foreground, you then make out the abstract of a city or a village. And you can distinguish the silhouettes of homes and hills and so on.
Eines Dorfes, man sieht die Häuser hier, der Hügel und so weiter.
Among Walter Wegmüller's most famous works are two series of tarot cards that were sold worldwide with great success. His interest in tarot is related to his own ancestors, an old Roma family that belonged to a Thurgic circle in Bern, known for fortune-telling.
Und irgendwann habe ich dann das Thema Tarot aufgegriffen und habe mir gesagt, ich muss mir diese Bilder selber machen.
And at some point, I began to focus on tarot, and I created an entire series of 78 paintings. I realized that the symbolism was really significant to me, and it pertained to my own past and upbringing. This here, for instance, is from the set of paintings that will be on display in Los Angeles. This is the Magician, the first card.
Der Magier, das Nummer 1, also man sieht in dieser Ausstellung solche Bilder.
In addition to his tarot cards, during the 70s, Wegmüller also worked on an entirely different project, this time collaborating with H.R. Giger, who later went on to win an Academy Award.
H.R. Giger und ich.
H.R. Giger and I had known each other for many years. This is Giger, this is me, and that is Claude Sandoz. We did 4 of these big paintings together. Giger then moved to the US and eventually won an Academy Award for his work on Alien.
Er hat diesen Alien-Film gemacht und hat auch den Oscar bekommen dazu.
Time plays an important role in Wegmüller's works. He previously dedicated an entire series of paintings to the subject, and in the mid-90s, Swiss watchmaker Swatch approached the artist and asked him to design a watch for the company, the Orocolo model.
Das ist eine Symbolikform, wo ich hier ein Zeitspiel darstelle.
These symbols represent a time game. Originally, I wanted to do a painting, but in the end, the project turned into a watch. Moving the watch, you see tiny colored pellets racing through this outer round channel. Holding the watch still, they come to rest at a certain symbol, which the wearer then can interpret accordingly. In the morning, for instance, you can take a look at the watch and decide if you should even consider getting out of bed.
Und dann sehen, ob das Sinn macht, am Morgen aufzustehen oder nicht.
After exhibits around the world in cities like Milan, New Delhi, and Tokyo, Wegmüller is now very much looking forward to having his art displayed in the United States again. While he's already been to the East Coast in the late 60s, this is his first show in California.
Ich war in New York, vorwiegend in New York war ich.
I have mainly been shown in New York. Mark Tobey, who is an internationally renowned artist himself, has sold many of my paintings to the United States. Mr. Wegmüller, Mark said to me once, you are now also at home in many of America's museums.
Auch in Museen in Amerika zu Hause. Okay, you have seen now many pictures with many stories from me. I hope you understand my ideas, my consciousness, and I am happy when I can come to Los Angeles, but in the moment it's not possible. But I wish you a very good time, and bye-bye, Los Angeles.